But when a dentist has to give you Novocaine, does it give you a splitting headache? No. When I go to the dentist, they like shoot me the fuck up too. Because I've had a lot of dental work, so I have a high resistance to Novocaine, so I get like 5 to 8 shots. They basically put me down like an elephant when they give me the Novocaine. They need to. The doctor basically is like, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Do I do 5? I'm gonna do 5, and then I can't feel my face. Yeah, they trank me the fuck up whenever I'm at the dentist. Bald, please. Nope, not happening yet. Same here, they have to borderline knock me out with a bat. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess my nerves are pretty deep, so apparently they just have to, I don't know what the whole deal is with the Novocaine, but they really gotta go, they gotta go fucking hard with that shit. I don't know why. When I got my wisdom teeth out, I was like, knock me the fuck out. Take me out into Whimsy Land. I don't give a shit. I was like, no thank you, bitch. I don't want to fucking feel a thing. I woke up at home, cotton in my mouth, like, what? My mom said, here are the hydros the dentist gave me, and I was like, oh my god! Hydros! Gives me a splitting headache after, and my heart races. I wish I had your power. I mean, you don't want to have my power because I've had a lot of dental work done. And that's part of the reason why. You don't want my power when it comes to, like, dental work because I've just had too much work done, dogs. Fucking sucks. I hate getting dental work done. Just because it's, like, annoying and then I gotta deal with the numb face all day and... Like, fuck that, dude. I'd much rather have, like, nothing. Me, personally, I'd much rather have just, like, nothing happening in my whole mouth area, my mouthular area. At least you get more frequent visits from the tooth fairy. No, this is not true, because they don't take any of the teeth out. They just whittle them down. The dentist doesn't give me the extra bone dust after I go to the dentist, right? I don't like ask for it either. When I'm at the dentist, am I supposed to ask him for the bone dust when he's done working on my teeth? Is that something I'm missing out on? Like, dude, I am looking to cast a couple of various hexes and spells, and you've just whittled down my tooth to a nub. Can I have the bone dust, please? Mimi, I need it. Yeah, that's an unwritten word. Oh my god, Jesus. I'm supposed to be asking for the bone dust. This is bullshit. I never knew. I was today years old when I found out when you go to the dentist, you're supposed to ask the dentist for the extra bone dust. I was today years old. Whoa. The orthodontist is so much worse than a dentist. I don't even know what an orthodontist... Is that like a foot surgeon? What is the orthodontist again? Is that like a dental surgeon? What is the... I don't go to the doctor, like, ever, so I don't have any knowledge of doctors. I have no doctor knowledge. I don't keep it in my head. No knowledge of no doctor. Not in my fucking head. Keep that shit away from me, Buster. It's a dentist? Yeah, that's just... It's a bracist. Oh, it's a bracist. That's... Sorry, I don't know. I was trying to say a braces dentist, and then I said bracist instead. Oh, I get it. An orthodontist. So, you're a bracist, huh? What? Yeah, you put braces on people's faces. You're a bracist. I don't like that term. No, you're one of those bracists, aren't you? Well, what else do I call you? Orthodontist, please? Nah, you're one of those bracists. Me when I see the boys smashing them all to pieces. Love seeing the boys and they're hanging out and they're gonna die. What do they got in here? What do they got in here? A little bit of a Warrior's Crookbook, I see. What are you getting up? What are you getting up, you little freak? Stay the fuck down. Free milk. Freemilk.com. Free milk. Come and get your memories, bone boys. Who sells insurance in the land between? Who be selling dairy products to all the skeletons to keep their bones strong? That's what I want to fucking find out. I want to know this shit. Who out there be the milkman in the lands between? Tarnished, please deliver this big jug. Yeah, okay. Tarnished, would you kindly deliver this big jug? You're stupid. Nice spin, idiot. That's the kind of move I would have if I was a skeleton enemy in a video game, to be fair. When you got no meat on your bones, you better be moving like Waluigi. Or Luigi. How fucking lame it's gotta be to lose all your flesh while you're surrounded by different kinds of undead warriors that have all of their flesh. Look at this man's thinking. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Well, that's fair. That guy a little scary. I hit him like 3 times and he's dead, though. Hey, Brendan, do you know what happens when your mouth writes checks that your ass can't cash? Does my ass get checked? Do you credit card my ass? Is that what happens? Do you know what happens when your mouth writes checks that your ass can't cash? Is that what happens when you use my ass like a credit card machine? Do you like swipe a debit card in my asshole? Is that like you put a credit card in between my cheeks and you just start plugging away? Come on, do your goose spit. There we go, goose spittle. Nice. Oh god, he ensnares you. Oh, I fell for it. My brain. He eats your fucking head? Why does he eat my fucking head? Where did this guy come from? Who made this guy? So, my very cool character, he eats your fucking brain. Very awesome guy. Very cool, not going to lie. He eats your brain. There we go. Fucking second try. Get bozo zoned. Give me your fucking ghost bones now. Hand them over. What a stanky little creature that was. What a horrible, vile little creature that guy was. What a fucking little freak. Oh, thought he fucking kicked my ass a second time, huh? Well, not happening to me. You know, the trick of putting all your points into strength is, just don't get hit, idiot. And hope and pray, and hope and pray, and hope and pray. To be fair, I could have summoned my summons, and, like, that would have been, like, a cakewalk first try, but, I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot that I had summons for the beginning of that fight. I forgot that I was playing Elden Ring and that I have a summons button, and I just forgot that I had it. That means I didn't use my crutch. I didn't summon Twitch chat to be able to fight the man. I'm sorry. I could have summoned you. You could have fought that man. You wanted it. You were fucking craving a chance to be able to fight the man, and I took it away from you. I'm sorry. Would have sucked out his bones? Yeah, you would have put your fucking mouth all over his foot and sucked his whole skeleton out from the foot region. You would have fucking... Don't do that? What? You don't want me to do that? What the fuck? You don't want me to do that? You don't like it when I go, like, when I don't... You don't like that? You don't like when I turn on the cam and I go... You don't like to know how the fish is made? You don't like to know how the butter is baked? I'm good with a plethora of noises that you make, but that's a no-no in my book. What's a no-no? Is this a no-no? I'm sorry. Brendan, it's too much. It's too far. Well, when I make this noise, when I go... I'm sorry about that. I'll never do it again. That's a different variation, so it doesn't count. You're not sorry? I'm not! That's the crazy thing! Can we get that as redeemed? No. I will bring that out whenever I want to bring that out. Sound I make when I fart the snot out my ass? What does that even mean? Explain to me. You say immediately... Listen, if you say some psycho shit, I need you to explain it now. In due detail. That one kind of sounded like Perry the Platypus. What, like a... What is it? Like a... You can make some insane noises with your mouth, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Brent, I missed it. Could you do it a couple more times? Sure. It's kind of like a... And then like a... But then also like a... A lot of wet noises, not gonna lie. Am I the #1 most wet streamer on the platform? Should I put that on my page? Should I put wet streamer in my tags? Do you think people will get confused about it, or do you think they'll get it? They'll understand. They got the moist streamer in here. No, sorry. Another guy is already the moist streamer, so I gotta be the wet streamer, right? They already got a guy named Moist, right? Somebody already uses that name, right? So I gotta be the wet streamer. Damn, she be sucking him all the way down to the knuckle. She be going... Greasy suckler brings many images to my mind, none of them good. Why? Put me on the spit, roast me like a hog. I am the greasy suckler. Put me on your pork pit. Bring me to the barbecue place and have them roast me and feed me to the famine. Whole family's gonna love it. Whole family's gonna love roasting the greasy suckler. Why is this a problem? It's only a problem if you make it a problem. A lot of people out there don't like the name Greasy Suckler, but I'm a big fan of it personally. A lot of pig-related merchandise that I'd be able to sell. Kind of like your favorite barbecue joint that uses like a pig with a chef's hat for like their mascot. And it's like every generic barbecue place, it's like, what do we do? Pig with a chef hat. Fucking perfect. You're a fucking genius. We call the place the Greasy Suckler. And then we get a pig with a chef's hat for the logo. Fucking premium. Fucking perfect, Buster. Imagine you turn the corner and Sora, Donald, and Goofy are just chilling. That'd be fucking scary, honestly. If I saw Sora, Donald, and Goofy just hanging out, like sitting on a ledge, I'd push them off. No remorse, no nothing. I wouldn't feel nothing. I wouldn't feel anything. If I see them on the cliffside and they're just fucking chilling there, I will push them off. They'll respawn. I'm not worried about it. They got video game power. They'll respawn. They'll come back. Who's worried about it? They'll survive. I don't even think Sora takes fall damage, does he? My local BBQ place has the motto of hogs get sauced. So if you dress up like a pig, do you think they'll spray you down with the barbecue hose? I love going to my favorite barbecue place because whenever I dress up like a pig and visit there, they have this big garden hose that shoots and sprays barbecue sauce at me. And it always makes me feel so good. They call me the Greasy Suckler. And And then I get suckled. My name is Thops. Hello, Thops.
I can teach you.
I don't want to learn any sorceries. Oh, you can learn some sorceries. I don't care. Bye, Thops. Have a great day, Thops. We don't care. Have a great day, Thops. Hey, I don't talk to Thops. I'm sorry. I'm not a magic user, Buster. I don't talk to Thops. Sorry, buddy. I'm not a narc. I don't talk to Thops. Apologies, Buster. Thop, get magic and magic. Did you not understand? Do you not fathom? Me Unga? Me Bunga. There are many worlds out there, many realms to explore, but at the end of the day, me Unga, me Bunga. There are a lot of different things that you can do and a lot of different weapons and play styles, and there's so many different worlds you can explore, but at the end of the day, there is only one door that remains to me. Me Unga, me Bunga. Now, is it my choice to walk this narrow pathway, falling off of the cliff into verisimilitude, deciding what I want to do, deciding what I want to be, and at the end of the day, it all comes down to me Unga, me Bunga? Yeah, no, but I will. I will walk this narrow pathway. I will walk this horrible, horrible trail. I will find myself at Unga. I will find myself at Bunga. And this will not change. No matter how many branching pathways on the Erdtree there are, at the end of the day, I will Unga. I will Bunga. Some days I may Bunga and then Unga. But only two things are clear to me. I have club, I will utilize club. And if I get big funny hammer, I will utilize big funny hammer. These are my truths. These are my words. This is my gamer creed. We all need a gamer creed that we have to believe in, right? We all have our own little gamer creed that we can all follow, right? And this is mine, my personal gamer creed. I put my hand to my heart and I think, what would gamers do? What would I do as gamer? And I think, be Unga, be Bunga. This is my gamer creed. With arms wide open underneath the solid. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything with arms wide open. And yes, to tell you, I'll show you everything. Brendan, what would you do if you bonked your head and woke up with a British accent? I would be immediately 1,000 times more popular with a bunch more money coming in. You could say the exact same things I do and add a British accent, and people are much more likely to like it. Something about like an American audience, right? If I say something fucking rancid and vile, it's immediately funnier if you add a British accent to it. Immediately funnier. Like it just is literally bumped up by like 20%. It's genuinely, it's ridiculous. I have cultivated my Iowan essence, and it's worthless. If I just started going and posting online pretending to be British, millions more dollars. Millions more. I genuinely would not watch you with that accent. Hello there, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all enjoying your day. Having a cuppa. Pretty great, not gonna lie. Always enjoy a cheeky cuppa, a shaky bicky. You ever have a cheeky biscuit? That's Australian? Oh! Cheese, I eat it. Promise you'll never become British, boss? I promise. I promise until the end of my days. Yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, love playing Elden Ring. Pretty cool, pretty awesome, you actually unfollowed me. I just saw Rock Distributor 100 followed. You actually unfollowed me. Why do you do the things you do? Why do you sow chaos? Why do you sow the seeds of chaos? Based, actually, not going to lie. Oh. Take these broken wings. Don't blow your fucking horn. I thought he was going to start playing Shakira, honestly. I genuinely, for a second, I got confused, and I thought that he was going to play the opening note to Shakira. Ooh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a Tarnished go mad. Brendan, please up your health. No. Why would I put point into health when point into strong better? You are literally, Brendan, please put your points into health. We're begging you on bended knee. Okay, but riddle me piss. Mimi put point into strength. Strength, health get large. Whenever health need to get large. But if strength large, no need for health to get large because me kill. That short HP bar gives me anxiety. Why? Just don't get hit. I Unga so that I can Bunga. Why would I Hunga? Right? Why would I want to Hunga when I am Ungaing and Bungaing instead? Playing on the edge. Playing the video game on the edge. Living life on the edge. Playing the game on the edge. I'm edging and gaming. I shouldn't say that. That's a different thing. That means something else. I should be more careful with the way that words work in my brain. Should never really say, I'm edging and gaming. Yeah, well, nobody wants to hear that, Brendan. Nobody wants to find out you're doing that. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble, Buster, not gonna lie. We get a YouTube series on a new channel called The Edging Gamer. The idea for the content is short-form gaming videos where you pretend to bust at the end. Pretend! I mean, what you're asking seems like I'd have to get fully into character. You're like, Brendan, can you please get into full character garb and become the Edging Gamer? And I'd be like, what? Oh. Brendan, what's your favorite Jesus? I like the one where he looks directly at the camera and he says, I'm from one of those analog horror video series, and I am Jesus, and I've come to fucking kill you. And then he reaches out with long alien fingers, sickly and sweating, and then he grabs you and throws you into a big hole. Yeah, when the Mandela catalog is like, it's me, Jesus, evil style. You're like, whoa. Jesus, evil style? And then he hits you with the Gangnam Style, and then you're like, holy shit, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is just a little look, perchance, at my dark and fucked up and twisted mind. That's right, I drew Peppa Pig, but she has a fucking gun. This is just a little look at my dark and twisted, fucked up world. I remember when I first watched Mandela Catalog, I couldn't sleep with the lights off for several days. I think it's the funniest shit ever. I say this because analog horror is, like, inherently not scary. Like at all to me. It's like, when analog horror, it is like a lot of like, oh dude, alternates, tulpa, and it's like, dude, this is literally just the same type of horror that I've seen on the internet for the last 10 years, but it's just been, it's been kind of distilled. Because back in the day, back when I was in like high school, you'd see a lot of posts on X, on the 4chan board, back when I was more of a fuckhead. And it'd all be about tulpas and tulpa summoning and all this shit. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. And it's all about tulpas and tulpa summoning and how everything is all fucked up and twisted. And yeah, I mean, I had unrestricted internet access. It's just interesting to see where a lot of this stuff comes from, where it comes from like either Reddit stories or what if tulpas, and I read the SCP Foundation once all the way through. I am very intelligent. It is very interesting to see where a lot of like thematic horror, internet horror comes from now. Is how internet horror has cannibalized itself to the point where a lot of it is just layers upon layers of X posting, X and creepypastas, and then just cannibalizing those for the good stuff. Because there's a lot of internet writing that is literally just, what if we wrote like the same internet scary stories that were written years ago, but we cannibalize the good parts and just leave the bad parts in the past? Brendan, you are exclusively talking about Mandela Catalog and its imitators. Well, yeah, I really haven't seen a lot of, like, good analog horror. I liked Greylock. I like a lot of the visuals in Greylock. I think Greylock's neat. It's a lot of, like, what if there was a god under the rock, but, like, I think it's neat. I like Gemini Home Entertainment. I think I've seen something from that one, and that one's neat. I think a lot of analog horror is, as much as it is seeped in, like, Mandela Catalog imitations, it's also seeped in, like that kind of old, scary internet horror where like the power of the mind is so strong that it can summon a creature. And a lot of analog horror is that. A lot of like internet horror is based on just that one, what if you had a brain so strong you could summon a creature? Bombs. I hate the bomb birds. Oh god, I hate the knife bird. Basilisk is fun. Yeah, but Basilisk is also like a lot of what if the power of the mind summoned a creature. That's like the game, right? Where like you play the second one and it's got a bunch of haunted locations within it. I think a lot of analog horror is going for scary, actual but scary mood. I mean, yeah, a lot of it's going for unnerving, and then some of it also is really into its own like hype, i.e. like lore, right? There's this idea that for something to be scary, it needs a lot of lore behind it, right? Like it needs like lore. You only need to explain anything. It's just vibes, yeah. But I mean, I appreciate it. It's far more creative than anything I could make. So like, it's neat. It's neat. I always, one thing I always appreciate is it's very clear where like the inspiration for a lot of this stuff comes from, and I'm like, this is neat. Lore ruins the horror? No, I don't think lore ruins it. I think people who dig too deep into it ruin it, and that's true for almost anything. Some people are built to just experience something. Some people are built to like just talk about something, and some people are built to hyperfixate on something until like nothing remains. And you won't be able to escape that, like, no matter where you go. There's always going to be, in any genre of any... Oh! That was funny. In any genre of anything, there's always going to be people like that, so... That just be how it dubious be. I appreciate analog horror, though, from an aspect of, like, this is something weird and neat. See, when I get skidamarinked, it happened again. I got skidamarinked, and I can't escape it. All the walls are smooth. Brendan really whipped out the oh good heavens. I mean, yeah, that was a very oh good heavens moment, wasn't it? Like, it's inherently ridiculous and it knows this. Yeah, I think that's the neat thing about analog horror is like the idea that you're supposed to go in to analog horror and you're supposed to immerse yourself in it as complete as you can and just treat it as like not truth maybe, but treat it just seriously even when it's wacky. I just hate it when it's like, the murderer murdered, and then when he murdered thusly. I like it when it's weird and supernatural and stupid. Oh, shit! Boy, about to get beat the fuck out. Me when I get beat the fuck out. Boy, about to get his cheeks clapped. Oh, good heaven. Wishing you put those points into health now, huh, Brendan? Shut up. Nobody said it, but I was, like, waiting for it. Thing I don't get is why call it analog horror when they make it on the computer? Because they put a VHS filter on it. That's the... The bit is they put a VHS filter on it. That makes it analog horror, so that's not what it means, though. Well, yeah, I mean, they put the VHS filter on it, though. And it's from, like, the 80s and 90s, and that's analog media. Analog media be like VHS tape, so that's why it's called analog horror. Versus, like, digital horror, analog horror, if you think about it. Digital horror be on the DVD, analog horror be on the VHS tape. That's literally what it means. They have to actually tape it and make it Big Bill's car hell. That's why I think it's neat if they, like, have I don't know how many of them are general. I've seen some of the same VHS filter I've used in the past, and that really draws me out of it. As, like, somebody who edits, knowing that, like, Skinamarink, the VHS footage in Skinamarink, it uses a VHS Oh, no! Good heavens! Not again! Knowing that Skinamarink uses a VHS filter that I've seen before, instead of, like, more powerful is converting it to VHS. Avoid birds this way. Oh, no! Oh, good heavens! A rat! I missed the jump. I was trying to do the big jump. I did a small jump. Oops. What about Mari? I don't like Mari. I have a cousin that was on Mari. I don't really like Mari. That's trash TV, not reality TV. What, for real? Yeah, I had a cousin who was on Mari. She was on there because the guy that she was dating was like, I am not the baby daddy. And then it turned out he wasn't the baby daddy. And I don't know I don't remember the whole details of the episode because there's a billions episodes of Maury's, but basically, like, my cousin, was like, you are the baby daddy, and they were like, no, sorry. Not the baby daddy, actually. That was the gist of it, nothing crazy or anything. I just remember being like, oh yeah, your cousin was on Maury, and I was like, what? I'm like, why? This is just like certifies my entire family as prestige white trash. Reality TV is fucked. Oh yeah, I mean shows like Springer and shows like Maury also like give you a ton of like random shit at craft services to try to feed the drama even more. Like they give like energy drinks and beer and shit. Their catering is insane. It's basically they build the catering to try to make the contestants, the people on the show, as like in an awful mood as possible. Isn't it staged? It is not staged. So reality TV show like Jerry Springer and Maury, it's not really staged per se. Because like my cousin wasn't like an actress. My cousin was a real person. It's just they feed them. Basically the way that it was explained to me was they have a bunch of like beer and food and caffeine to try to get you as like uncomfortable as possible so they can heighten the drama artificially as much as possible. I.e. like Monster energy drinks and beer, and they try to get you to fight as much as possible. They're like, oh yeah, she said some whack shit. Like producers will literally like corner you and tell you lies about the other people that you're like confronting on the show. It's way, way worse than staged. No, Jerry Springer and Maury is like real people. It's just they gaslight, girl boss, and gatekeep them as much as possible to make them on their toes. They basically just manipulate people into fighting. So they get real white trash people on there. It's just they get manipulated into fighting as much as possible. That's like the whole bit. Yeah, it's worse than staged. It's exploitative. This is true. Yeah, I mean, Jerry Springer and a lot of the shows of that ilk were way more about fucking people up as much as possible so that they could, like, have as much drama to be able to sell. Elden Ring segs build walkthrough win? Well, first you want to pump all your points into dump. Then you want to pump a lot of points into pump. Then you want to pump a bunch of points into bump. So you be pumping, you be bumping. And put a couple of points into rump for good measure as well. Just remember, Jerry Springer went from, like, politician embroiled in a sex scandal. Scandal. Jerry Springer went from politician embroiled in a sex scandal to TV talk show host. Scramble? A sex scramble. Now everybody get ready for sex. Oh yeah, Dr. Phil didn't even have, like, a doctor's license, right? Like, he didn't even have, like, a license to be able to do what he did. He just fucked around and found out. Yeah, Jerry Springer was like a mayor or an elected candidate, and he had a whole sex scandal thing. He had like what was it? Fuck, let me look up the particulates of it. I gotta look up the particulates of it. Jerry Springer. He ran for the House of Representatives. He was trying to be a politician kind of guy. And then he was in the Cincinnati City Council. He ran for governor, and he failed to win the nomination. Is there an article about the scandal? One sec. Jerry Springer, let me see. Sex scandal. God, that shit's buried, isn't it? Yeah, his political sex scandal. What was it? He worked in politics, serving on the Cincinnati City Council before being elected city's mayor. So he was the mayor of Cincinnati City. No, he's mayor of Cincinnati, not Cincinnati City. In 1974, he had to drop his city council position because he paid for sex at a brothel using checks. So basically, he paid for sex with checks. Like, nothing like insane, like normal politician behavior. Why checks? Why checks indeed? Yeah, well, this got my name and my address on it, so I might as well pay with this. It's just like I'm gonna pay sex with checks. Jerry Springer's sex checks. And then he got like a whole TV show, which originally his TV show was really boring. And it was just like about the political climate and like talking to people like pundits. Like the Jerry Springer show wasn't a freak show until later. It kind of ended up turning the show into a freak show. Are there even really shows like that anymore? Like daytime shows for bored housewives or bored moms? I guess would be like the terminology for freak shows like that. Do they even really make those anymore? I think they just have like The View now, don't they? Where it's just like, it's The View. They got like The Spew and that's about it, ain't it? Yeah, they do. What even runs? I mean, you got soaps. I guess TMZ, that's something. They still got like doctors peddling their wares on TV. Do they still got crazy doctor shit? Because like, I would think as a society, nobody's watching that shit. Except for grandpas and grandmas, really. That's grandma TV. That's Nana TV. Drinky, run. A Steve Harvey show? Steve Harvey has his own show. I thought he was just like the Family Feud guy. Jerry Springer is retired? No, he's dead. He died. He's dead. He's not just retired. He went to the big afterlife. Jerry Springer's he fucking died. He has a Judge Judy type show. Oh, does he just do the face where somebody's like, yeah, my mom stole all my butterbean biscuits out of my fucking my personal refrigerator. Yeah, I was collecting 10 years of pudding cups, and my mom wanted me to throw them away. And Steve Harvey's like, go away. Isn't that all he does? Isn't all Steve Harvey does? He just goes, like, yeah, my wife, she loves kissing the bear on the box of Teddy Grahams. And Steve Harvey's just like, like a Twitch streamer for babies would do, like a man make the funny face and it'd be like, things. Family Feud is just that too, isn't it? Where it's just like things that sex when you sex, and a contestant's like, is it sex? And Steve Harvey's like, and then it's like, is sex on the board? And then it's like, ding, sex is on the board. And he's like, it's like, dude, it's been like 30 seasons. Insane. That's all I know about Steve Harvey and like the public consciousness is he does the funny face. And then he's like, God, 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 God. And then it's like when somebody says sex or poop or dick, he's like, oh, what? Me and my friends went on a trip and every night we would watch Family Feud for like 2 hours. I mean, it's popcorn TV, like game shows especially a lot of the time. And if you're not like watching weekly, you might see like a funny, oh. And if you're not watching weekly, you might see something funny every once in a while. He tried to give marriage advice when he's cheated on multiple wives. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy who's like, here's my marriage advice. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the seedy. And like, that's his marriage advice, right? That's it. That's literally the marriage advice is if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the seedy. Can you fucking stagger? Can I stagger you? Oh god, I'm fucked. He has so many arms. Oh fuck, I thought they'd get the stagger off. I'm silly. I'm so sorry, Buster. I didn't mean to do this to you. Please don't second form at me. I only have 2 potions for second form. It's fine. I'm normal. Oh, he's doing the fucking hand thing. He's doing the hand thing. Hey, Godric, you doing the hand thing? You keep doing the hand thing? He keeps doing the hand thing. I don't get it. He's doing the hand thing again. What is he doing? He's doing the hand thing. What is Godric doing? He's doing the hand thing. Yeah, he keeps doing the hand thing. I don't know. Why can't he stop doing the hand thing? He keeps doing the hand thing. I don't get it. Why does he keep doing it? He keeps doing the hand thing. Godric, why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep doing the hand thing? I don't understand it. I don't get it. He keeps doing the hand thing. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me with your big fucking... Oh, good heavens. Oh, no. I drink you, my funny. I get in for the money. Come on, stagger his ass. He's so fucking tall. You're so fucking short. Oh, not the grapple grab. Dude, that's bullshit. With your fucking stompers. Me with my fucking plompers. Come on, dude. Come on, Godric. Come on, Buster. Big cool attack move, dude. Oh, fuck. He's got that big cool... He's gonna kick my butt. Oh, no. Please don't kick my butt. What'd I say? I said don't kick my fucking ass! First tried him. There we go. We still got it, babe. We still got it. I got a little bit of the gamer mojo. We still got it. I didn't even summon the chat. I didn't have to. We still got it. Fucking, he keeps doing the hand thing. He was doing it. He was doing the hand thing, remember? He kept doing the hand thing. He needs to stop it. He shouldn't have been doing the hand thing. Why'd he keep doing the hand thing?
Are you still doing that hand thing? I heard you're doing the hand thing today. God, what is that?
You know what's fucked up? The composer for Signalis reminded me about that video. That was cicada sirens reminded me of that video. What Souls boarding weapon would you own IRL? The large club, the great club. I'm sorry. Is that fucking weird that I just kind of want a big club? I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna sit here and pretend that I wouldn't want anything but a big club. I think a big club would be sick. That's it. I'm a simple man. I think big club, and I'm like, fuck yeah, big club. Oh, bomb! Just a big club. I'm just thinking about big branches, and you can get a big club anytime you want. I could go outside right now. I got a big fucking forest. I got a chainsaw. I could go and get a club right now if I really wanted to, but I don't want to fuck around in the forest and hurt myself. And then Shelby's gonna be really mad at me when the chainsaw like drops my arm or rips my arm off. I don't want to get in trouble with the wife. So, oh, you know how it is. I just don't want to get in trouble with the wife. This guy fucking killed me. What? Open up your P.O. box, Brendan. I mean, one of these days, I'll think about it. Then you're just gonna all send me dried poops. I'm just gonna get boxes and boxes of dried poops and feces. I don't want to open up a P.O. box. You're gonna turn it into a poo box. I'm terrified of this happening. All right? Brendan, we need a P.O. box, and you're gonna turn it into a poo box. This is my fear, my great fear, my large fear. I don't want a poo box. Yeza! Golly gosh diddly darna! Why would I send you poo? But think about it, right? You go to like a store, you buy like fake poo or like real poo at the store, you box it up, you ship it to my P.O. box. I get old, I open it up, I do like a P.O. box Friday! And then it's like, poop. Oh boy, poop. Awesome, poop. Hey, another box, poop. Rock distributor 100. Oh man, I hope it's that slab of granite. Poop. Oh, sweet, the old doc. I wonder what he sent me. Poop. Oh, awesome, drunk punk sent me something in the mail. Cool. Poop. Oh, Corky Fist sent me something. Fermented rat wine and poop. Oh, nice. Nurkon sent me something. It's a loaded gun with a note that says, you know what to do, with instructions to an address. Oh, and there was another package from Nurkon real quick. It's poop. All right, cool. Whoa! P.O. Box Fridays are canceled indefinitely. Poop Box Friday. Yeah, 5 bottles of open coyote urine. See, people are already planning their fucking hijinks. They want to send me the weirdest of swills. The stinkiest of sows, the weirdest of swills. I know. Yeah, the USPS is going to filter out a lot of poop, but a lot of it's going to get through. Like, it's not that much, but also, like, I really don't want to open one and then just get a bunch of, like, random shit. Or open one and then get nothing. Imagine opening up a P.O. box as, like, a tuber, right? They're like, okay, guys, P.O. Box Friday. And then P.O. Box Friday comes around, and I'm just sitting there in an empty room like, nothing came. Pretty cool. And I'm like, I don't want to put myself through that. I don't want to live through that. I know somebody had sent, like, a nice letter, and I'd get one letter from somebody and, like, a bunch of poop or nothing. Okay, that'd be funny. See, that's the thing is, like, it would just be me sitting in an empty room like, P.O. Box Friday! And nobody said anything. I guess we have an hour to kill for P.O. Box Friday. You want to watch me play with this ball in a cup I found? Yeah, that'd be brutal. Yeah, see, I don't. It's like when I sold shirts and I would say, people be like, I'd love shirts, I'd love shirts, I'd love shirts. And then I opened up a shirt store and it was like, 2 people bought shirts and I was like 50 to 100 people said they wanted to buy one. That's why I've never, like, bought merch in bulk. This is why I'm so, pessimistic about content creation. I was like, I want to make a cool shirt that people will buy. And then, like, 2 people bought one, and I was like, yeah, that tracks, all right. Which, like, fair. Like, if you don't want to buy tuber merch, like, absolutely, I totally get it. But also, I was like, yeah, I hurt myself expecting a little bit too much. I can send you a jar of my coagulated blood. Yeah, fair. I think it's 12 years too late to really get into the P.O. Box game. Not true. I mean, look at the big streamers right now. I want to call them the Zoomer streamers or the Gen Alpha streamers, I guess. I mean, they are Zoomer streamers, but, like, also, I think their audience is comprised of mostly Gen Alpha, like people just getting into Twitch and, like, the internet. Look at the big 3, right, that I've seen, which is, like, Jinxie, Sketch, and Queso. I think at least 2 of those guys do P.O. Box, like, streams. You probably have no idea who these guys are unless you've seen, like, a funny TikTok where it's like, haha, fat, or one of them does a funny face, or one of them points their finger up in the air and they go indubitably or something. I think that's their whole bit. That's, like, the 3 of them, their bit boiled down. It's like, Queso's like, people make fat jokes at me. Jinxie is like, I make the funny face. And then Sketch also is like, I am a character, I point my finger in the air. That's, like, the bit, right? And I think a lot of the Gen Alpha or Zoomer streamers tend to do, like, P.O. boxes now. We're kind of going through what I would call, the cycle continues. Everything is the same, is the same, is the same. Nothing is different, is different, is different. But yeah, it all does come back around. That's the thing, is the cycle continues and never ends and never ends and never ends. Is it similar to a corporation spray nostalgia and rehash the same stuff on repeat? No. The internet media cycle means that there will always be a cycle of, like, refreshed content, which is the same content but different guy. I feel. I've seen it before and I'll see it a million times. And, you know, in 2020 we had the big resurgence of, like, Minecraft tubers, right? And now we're seeing the resurgence of, like, these big gaming personalities that are much akin, that grew up on the big gaming personalities from 10 years ago. And a lot of the big gaming personalities from 10, 15 years ago are now retiring and stepping down or slowing down. So now it's like a new crop that does pretty much the exact same thing is coming in. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just saying the cycle continues, the cycle continues, the cycle continues, right? Now, instead of being promoted by YouTube, though, they're promoted by TikTok, by Twitch, by the algorithm. They're built into, like, they build into short-form content instead of building into, like, long-form content. And it's a similar thing, but instead of, like, screaming with face cam, it's a specific gimmick is given. Wherein Queso's gimmick is that people make fat jokes at him, and that's all I ever see about him on TikTok. But I've watched one of his streams, and he's a kind of funny guy. But of course, if you're like an outlier looking in, you're only seeing the people make fat joke at Queso slam his desk. Very funny. Which is, I mean, pretty one-dimensional from the outside. But and then Jinxie, all I know about Jinxie is he makes a funny face while he games. And that's it. And then all I know about Sketch is he also does the I make a funny face while I game. My gimmick is that I'm mentally ill. I don't have a gimmick. That's the thing. I had a gimmick. I don't have a gimmick anymore. I dropped my gimmick. I'm layered and unblessed. I just give it to the voices. I let the demons win. I think it's funnier that way. You no longer read. Yeah, I mean, I used to have a gimmick. My gimmick was deep voice guy on the internet, but that'll only carry you so far. And I didn't want to keep writing on that for as long as I could have because I didn't want to deal with the miasma of that being the bit forever. Your voice is so unique it could be argued as a gimmick. Well, tell that to the thousands of comments that say I sound like Markiplier. Not unique enough, bitch. I didn't mean bitch in a derogatory way, of course. I meant that as just in a friendly bitch. That was a friendly bitch. Nah, you need a gimmick to survive, and my gimmick is just being a little unhinged. And a lot of people have that gimmick where their gimmick is just being a little unhinged. And part of me really doesn't care. I don't really seek out major fame or success. I just like making stupid things, and then I'm like, fuck yeah, the rent is paid. Awesome, that's it. My two goals in life are, is the rent paid? Did I do something silly or make something silly? And that's it. You need to become the most unhinged. I mean, if I ever had a budget, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so fucking sorry. What if the gimmick was Poop Box Friday? Oh shit, I should build it up. Nah, because like, I don't, the longer you spend making stuff on the internet, when you worry about what goes beyond the rent is paid, making stuff on the internet, that's when you start to, I think, fall apart. Especially if you're trying to create and failing at it. Versus me, where I just am like, fuck it. If this bombs, whatever. I work on the new one. I try something else. I do something else. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. I have a very fuck it, we ball attitude when it comes to this shit. If something fails, I drop it, I move on to the next thing. Fuck it. That is an envious life, wonderful clarity of purpose. I mean, I get jealous. I get fucking brainworm sometimes. I wish I wish some projects didn't fail. I wish I was better at certain things. You know, I always want to be a better streamer, content creator kind of guy. Right? I like making content, and I want to be better at it. I want to be more gooder at making the stuff, right? But at the end of the day, I always come out of that like content creator empty-headed fugue like, you know what? I can make rent, we're fine. I can make rent, we are fine, we're normal. I can make rent. That's all I worry about. Can I make rent? Can I pay for groceries? Can I pay for the cats? Awesome. No, and that's the thing, too. Like, I could have just wallowed away on the internet as the deep voice guy for years and then fallen apart. Inevitably, I could have probably seeked out, like, voice acting stuff, but I like doing what I'm doing. I think I'm okay at it. I'm not awesome at it. I'm not good at it. But I think I'm alright at it. I think I'm alright at what I do. Just saying weird shit and then hoping that it turns into jokes. I envy anybody with clarity of purpose. I mean, yeah, literally, as long as the rent is paid and I can make something stupid, I'm happy. That's how my goals in life are not to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. My goals in life are make something stupid and pay rent. And as long as both of those things are being achieved, I'm pretty okay. You are good at it. You don't got to boost my ego. Don't worry about that. I got enough ego boosting. People say nice things about me all the time. I'm very handsome. I always be walking to the grocery store and people be stopping me saying, how did you get so handsome? And I say, because I'm cool and epic. They say, how did you get so handsome? And I say, I don't know. And then I point at my cheek and I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. Brendaniel, you're one of the only YouTubers that I've watched is so truly unique because of the events you've gone through previously. You're very storied, and having that as your backdrop to just being a silly, goofy streamer makes infinitely better than a Queso or a Jinx. And no, I think those guys are great in their own right. You know, I hope they find success with what they're doing, and I hope they use that success to make truly creative products. You know, that's my thing about any successful streamer is if you make that much money and you have that big of an audience, I hope that you utilize that audience to make truly amazing things. I really, honestly, if I was ever in that position, I would just use it to make the dumbest fucking things I could imagine. I want to make the dumbest fucking things happen. I want to make stupid things happen. I want to make stupid things reality, right? So I hope that with an audience like that, I genuinely hope that they are able to... I genuinely hope that they are able to make something that they can enjoy and to make something that other people enjoy. Right? I'm far past my, like, jealous internet guy stage because you can't be that way on the internet. It's gonna eat you alive. In my career, I found that being bitter doesn't get you any progress in succeeding. I mean, yeah, it's really easy to get bitter about that stuff. One positive thing I can say about consistently failing is that it A, gets you a little bit tougher towards failure, and B, helps you work out some of your own mental problems. I'm happy that I failed as much as I have because I wouldn't be the person that I am without me failing all the time at trying to do something or trying to make myself someone that I want to be. It's really easy, and like, I don't know, I've been in the content creation game for, what, about 10 years, 11 years now? And it's incredibly easy to get bitter about your failures and other people's successes. And what I've kind of tried to learn and tried to really, really put inside of my bones is that other people being successful doesn't mean that their success should be your success. You are not owed anything because you make something you think is cool. You are not owed anything. You are not owed anything because you suffered. You are not owed anything because you worked hard. You are not owed anything. A lot of it just comes down to luck and a modicum of skill, and that's it. Unfortunately, I'm not a very lucky guy. I'm a very lucky guy in that I love my wife, I love my life, I love people that watch my stuff. I'm very lucky that I even have an audience. I probably wouldn't be alive without making stuff. But it's way, way, way easier to try to blame the world around you for your problems. It's like the Markiplier curse, right? I use that as a joke. I don't sincerely believe that Markiplier used a witch's curse to steal my life, right? That is a bit. I think it's a funny bit. That is like, now I am putting that to rest. You know? I think it's a really funny bit. But like, I don't genuinely have like bitterness towards Markiplier anymore. I was bitter for a while. I was bitter and jealous and mad because people would comment all the time, you sound like this guy, you sound like this guy, you sound like this guy. And letting go of that was one of the healthiest things I'd ever done in my life. It would be hilarious if it was real and he had a dark cabal to actually suck the like luck out of my body, but it is incredibly unlikely. The dark cabal of Markiplier is very real, actually. Start posting about it now. No, it's really easy to get bitter about anything in general, and it's really easy to think that the world owes you something because you put something out there. But the world doesn't owe you anything, and it's a lot of the time it's just not the right thing at the right time. A lot of my successes are the same type of content I would make in any other format, but it was the right thing at the right time. That's it. You literally just have to be the right person at the right time, and that's all that matters in the content creation game. It does not matter how talented you are. It matters who you know, and you got to be the right person at the right time. That's it. And I mean, like, people have asked me, Brendan, how do I get into streaming? Brendan, how do I get into YouTube? Brendan, how do I do this? You know, I've had people ask me this shit for years, and it's like, one, I'm not, like, successful at what I do. I'm okay enough to pay rent, and that's all that matters to me. And all you can do is just, I don't know, make shit, and then be the right person in the right place at the right time. That's it. And it's really, you know, it's kind of hard to just do that. Now, you still do need talent. I mean, no, talent is irrelevant. Talent will help. Talent is like a modifier. The idea that, like, you need talent to be able to become successful on the internet is it's not genuine. It is like a modifier on a dice roll. It is like a 5% modifier. If you are talented and funny, you have a better chance at being the right person at the right time. But you don't actually need to be talented and funny to be the right person at the right time. There are tons of people online who have found a modicum of success, and they're talentless hacks. Look at me. I kid. I'm awesome. Yeah, it is literally all it boils down to. All it boils down to is, are you the right person at the right place at the right time, and who do you know? You just got to be the right person at the right place in the right time. And that's depressing. You know, everybody wants like a big win story, right? Everybody wants like a big, like, woohoo, like, yay. Like, everybody wants to feel good, like a feel-good W, right? But that's not how the world works. You need some kind of talent, even if it's just a forward-facing one. No, you just have to be the right person at the right place at the right time. Remember the person who was just doing the NPC streams? Making thousands and thousands of dollars for just saying yum ice cream? Can that really constitute as a talent? Is it so broad a definition? I don't believe that you need like a specific talent. You can be a incredibly boring and urbane person. Urbane? That's probably not the right word. You can be an incredibly boring average person and become famous or become like lucky. You can read Wikipedia articles and that could be your entire bit. And if you were the right person at the right time, people will give you $1 million. Mundane, not urbane. Urbane's a different word. Mundane. You can be incredibly mundane, and all that matters is that you're the right person at the right time. Like I said, I think talent matters. It's like a modifier. But I am not so optimistic. I try to be more optimistic about the world, but I am not so optimistic that I believe that, like, talent is an important enough signifier compared to just being in the right place at the right time. You can read the B-movie script. Look at me. That's literally all I did for one bit. I've done more than that. That was one of my 5 minutes of fame, so. You can be incredibly mundane, and you can make it big. You just have to be lucky. Especially when it comes to online content. That's it. The big modifier is just be lucky. Yeah, if you were boring like me, you could be the Terraria skeleton. Be lucky and find the niche and work within that niche. I think all that matters really is that you get lucky and you can work well within your niche. Brendan, you're wrong. The key to being successful on the internet is a blood oath with the Abyssal one. True, I haven't made the blood oath yet. I really don't want to. I just don't wanna. I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't wanna, so. Come here, you're gonna die. The Mariner! Tibia Mariner! Enjoy death. All your creatures also die. Get fucking owned. Go to hell. I don't even like boats. I'm not gonna fucking ride in a canoe anytime soon. Give me your death root. You ever think about how the ghost ships imply that ships are alive and have souls? No, I think it's more like an extension of the soul of the dead. I don't think it's that boats have souls. That boats are souled and goated. I think it's more that it's an extension of the ghost, i.e., a really strong ghost will be able to summon a ghost ship. And if the ghost is including the crew, then that means that the crew is also part of manifesting the ship. I don't think the ship is a ghost. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna ruin your theory. Just rip it apart, huh? Rip that shit asunder, huh? Having a good time doing it, too. Yeesh. Have you considered that every plank of the ship is a ghost since trees are alive? Yeah, but they don't have souls. There's no tree heaven. Tree heaven. Now! Brendan out here coming into chat. Hey, there's no tree heaven. There's no tree god. Yeah, I'm on our tree atheism. I'm agnostic when it comes to our god, but when it comes to trees, full-blown tree atheist. Yeah, I don't think they have a god. I don't think there's an arboretum up there. I don't give a shit. I don't even fucking care, dude. I don't even think they have a tree god. What a bunch of lame shit. What, do you think there's a tree god? What are you, 5? My friend brought his PS over and I tried Bloodborne for the first time and beat the Cleric Beast for a try. Wow, look at you. Really impressed with yourself, huh? Hunter Hazen? Wow, look at you, bozo. Fucking. Yeah, so anyway, my friend brought his PS4 over and dude, totally. Beat the Cleric Beast first try. Wow, I see how it is. Fucking look at this guy over here. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. Yeah, Cleric Beast was fucking nothing, dude. I don't know why people are so angry about this freaking game. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Are you a fan of the low poly PS1X-esque indie stuff going on? I mean, it really depends. I like PSX horror to a degree. I think we've gotten to a point where PSX horror is a little derivative, so it's kind of Ouroborosing itself, whereas PSX horror is inspired by PSX horror is inspired by PSX horror. And I'd love for more PSX stuff to come out, not, hey, I like Silent Hill. Here's my Silent Hill. But I think it's neat. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that has come out of it. Signalis is a really cool game that I'll never play again, but I appreciate the hell out of it for what it is. I'm waiting for some weird shit to come out that's inspired by, I don't know, fucking Kudelka. That's what I really want to see. I want to see shit inspired by the weirdo, something that's not just, LSD Dreams or LCD LSD Dream Simulator and something inspired by Silent Hill. Those are the two PSX games that people are like, LSD Dream Simulator, Silent Hill. That's like anything else. Pick any other game. There's Kudelka. Pick Kudelka. That shit's weird. Pick up Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve and Kudelka. Pull more from that. Brendan, I'm surprised you haven't thought of Bam Bam from the Flintstones, seeing as how that's the true Unga Bunga, because Bam Bam is decidedly and deceptively close to Ban Ban, and I'm going to be thinking of Bam Bam, Bambolina, Zumbo Sauce, Huggy Wuggy, Squid Game's Huggy Wuggy, Foxy Boo. I can't do that to my brain anymore. I can't. I gotta start purging the mascot horror virus. I really gotta get rid of him. I really gotta start purging the mascot horror virus. I gotta get rid of it. We're currently in a level of purge. Awesome, Huggy Wuggy. That's me, Scary Blue. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a mascot horror purge. I'd like to get it all out of my body as fast as possible, please. So I'm not thinking about it. Sting of Wind. Zamboza. Huggy Wuggy. Bambolina. Sheriff Frog. Damn, dude, you're fat slappers. Ooh, I'm a little afraid. Ooh, I got a drinking me potion. So avoid the Noid and get Boyd and bodied. Come here, you fucking idiot. You're a stupid horse. What are you, 100 Gex? Because your horse is stupid, get it? Just like you. Just like you. Just like you. Fucking owned. Yeah, so anyway, enemy failed. Yeah, so, anyway, what a fucking bozo, right? What a fucking loser. You ready for the DLC? That's why I'm playing. I have a character that's a New Game Plus, but I don't want to go all the way through New Game Plus all the way to get to Moog, so I'm just trying to get this character to Moog so I can be ready for it. Would like to be able to get to Moog on my own, and I also don't know if they have. It's gonna be real. I'm gonna look real fucking funny when they announce like, oh yeah, by the way, you can just start from the DLC. They're like, oh, you just gotta fight Moog with this character we give you, Stimpy Dumbfuck, and it's like I don't want to fucking sit there and hope that they're releasing a character named Stimpy Dumbfuck, and I gotta play with him to be able to play the DLC, and then I gotta fight Moog. I don't want to do that shit. Yeah, I gotta beat Radahn, gotta beat Moog, and that'll be good. Radahn's not hard. Radahn is not fucking difficult. Radahn's hard like the first time. The first couple times you fight Radahn, you're like, holy shit. And then once you realize it's just an RTS, you're like, whatever. It's nothing. What about Rennala? I mean, yeah, I can fight Rennala too. Rennala just has the moon. Like, the power of the moon. What am I afraid of the power of the moon? Radahn's a fun fight because he summoned the big orb and then he flies into the sky and then he becomes the big orb for a second. I'm like, this is a fun fight. I can summon the pot boy at him. We love summoning the cool pot guy. Pretty neat. Not going to lie. Man, fuck the moon. Yeah, me when I see the moon, all my homies, we hate the moon. Why this shit gotta be doing that and controlling the tides and shit? Why do they gotta write a whole song about the moon? Well, the moon hits her eye like a big peach pie. Why do they gotta write that shit? What a bunch of garbage. Brendan, can you describe your perfect Sunday? Balls in the leather swing set. I'm wrapped up all in oil.
Oh, I see.
No, I...
Wish to know the
Brendan, that's already right off the bat, like fucking what? Perfect Sunday. What my perfect Sunday would be? I don't know. Probably like bills are paid. It's nice outside, and I can chill outside with a big coffee and not worry about work for a day, not worry about anything, just kind of chilling outside. A lot of my trips when I went to Colorado, and I just sit outside for hours just looking at the mountains is some of my favorite moments in my life. That will be forever burned in my brain. Just sitting outside looking at the mountains. Like enjoying the fucking sun. No bugs, nothing crazy, just nice weather, just chilling, cooling it. Drinking a cup of coffee, waking up. That's my perfect Sunday, is just chilling. Bit too quick with that. Well, yeah, because it was a joke Sunday. It's not a real Sunday. Waking up early in the morning, seeing the sunlights filter in, just chilling, cooling it, vibing. That's my real perfect Sunday, is just cooling it. You know, I don't have any grand plans, no chores to do. There's the flask. No awful things that I have to, like, pay attention to. Just chilling, cooling, and that's it. That's my perfect Sunday. No responsibilities, just fucking sitting down and looking at the sun rise and then watching the sunset. And then the Iowa stickman grabs you and takes you into the shadows. Yeah, my perfect Sunday involves me being abducted by a creature from the great beyond. If I don't get abducted by a creature with machinations unknown to the modern man, then genuinely, I don't even know what the fuck's going on, Buster. What's even the fucking point of living, eh? Queen Marika once said, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, lie in the morning. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, lie in the morning. I feel like I've heard that before, and I don't know where from. We get hamburger, we get Big Whopper, we get cheeseburger, lie in the morning. Oh, that shit's gonna be stuck in my head for a fucking week now, dude. You can't do this shit to me. Chat literally scientifically trying to activate the brain worms in my proximity. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, lie in the morning. Gonna be locked in my fucking mind palace for years. I hate this shit. Oh, the Grunderground. No. Oh, that's a bear. Ha! This surely won't be a hard fight. Surely this bear won't fuck me up crazy style, right? This bear's gonna fuck me up crazy style. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, lie in the morning, way up
up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper early in the morning.
Gotcha.
Hey, up she rises, hey, up she rises, hey, up she rises early in the morning.
Yeah, anyway, I see the bear, I kill the bear. What am I fucking afraid of a bear, dude? I'm fucking, wow, got a lot of this guy.
Way up she rises, way up she rises. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper early in the morning.
It's like my fucking mantra now. I fucking hate you for activating the brainworms about this. I'm mad about it, actually. I'm upset about this. I cannot fucking believe this shit. I'm so fucking mad about hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. I'm just so fucking mad. I don't even know if I ever heard it before. I'm just thinking about fucking shanty songs with that. And I'm so mad about it because now it's going to be stuck in my fucking head.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper early in the morning.
I'm so mad. I'm so upset. Brendan, I'm going to have an aneurysm. Me too, actually.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper early in the morning.
You have no fucking idea how much mental damage this is going to do to specifically only me. Any fun school field trips as a kid, Brendan? Yeah. When I was a kid in middle school, they had this weird, like, girls are powerful trip. Bear. They had this really weird girls are powerful trip where, like, all the girls got to go do this cool thing where all the girls in my school went to this awesome trip. They got to make cool bridges and they got a bunch of free food. And the school system was like, oh shit, what do we do for the boys? I don't know. So instead of going on this cool trip, the boys got to go to the local community college and eat, like, a limp hand sandwich and, like, learn about, like, tax education and analytics and accounting. And women are epic. Thank you, women. But also, like, oh, yeah, shit, we need to be able to do something for the boys, too. Otherwise, they're going to feel left out. Bear. And the boys, yeah, we got, like, a awful lunch, and we got talked to about, like, accounting. Also, I guess in 8th grade, I was a bit of a problematic child. And of course, like, you know, as children are, with the background that I had, of course, I was a little problematic. We got to go to Adventureland, right? And the more good you were, the more, cool stuff you got to do at Adventureland. And, since I was a problematic child, everybody got to go into the Adventureland, but any of the kids that were a little problematic, had to wait outside depending on the rank of their crime, basically. Like, they ranked us by crime, and they're like, okay, if you did a little bad, you gotta wait 10 minutes before you can go in. If you did a lot of bad, you gotta wait 20 to 30 to 40 minutes to 50 minutes before you can go in. I had to wait 40 minutes before I could go into Adventureland for, like, this big 5-hour trip, which I still got to go, but, like, they made me sit outside of Adventureland and just wait, because I did an oopsie in middle school. No, I was a troubled youth. I was in foster care at the time, and I was getting bullied. We had a daily planner, and within the daily planner, I wrote a list of people I want to kill, because I was getting mercilessly bullied every day by the people that were in this little list, because I was in foster care, and they found out. So, of course, I didn't know how to express this anger, this rage, so I freaked out and was like, I'm going to draw stick figures, killing other stick figures, and I'm going to, write, I want to kill these people, because I was a troubled child, and I was like, I didn't know how to handle my anger. And, of course, my foster parents found this and were like, you don't get to have a daily planner anymore, and you are in big trouble, mister. Which, like, fair, like, understandable. That was a bit of a problem, you know? But it was fun, aside from the awful thing. When I actually got to go in, it was a lot of fun. I didn't ride any rides besides the teacups, and I think I threw up on the teacups at least once. Yeah, there was a reasonable reason for why they frowned upon me. There is definitely a reason I got in trouble, and it was a justifiable reason. You were young and angry. Yeah, I was a baby. I was in 8th grade. I was like 13. I was angry. I was pissed off, and I didn't have an outlet for my rage. And, like, I just wanted to live in this little fantasy where it's like, fuck these guys. These guys fucking suck. Nah, I was in, like, the thing is like, they put me in, like, the therapy for stuff like that. Like, I was in, like, you go to therapy once a week. But the therapist was like, always like, Brendan is really well adjusted, and he's great. It was because I would just do everything the therapist told me to do, and just read. They're like, wow, Brendan's so well adjusted for everything he's been through. This is awesome. And on the inside, I was on fire. I was burning. Because I was like, I just want to get through this. I don't want to think about anything. All I'm going to do is get through this and read and tell them what they want to hear. It's like all throughout school, I would always have chats with like the guidance counselor. But a lot of the chats with the guidance counselor would be like, okay, I don't know how to deal with you. Here's a copy of the Mr. Men books. This is Mr. Angry. And it's like, dude, okay, I don't read this. Cool. There's a little guy. He's angry. I get it. Like, here's the Mr. Men books. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Do a fat level up. 1 in health. See, I can level up health when I feel like it. Just a little bit. I can...